Alright, and we are back with episode 21 of Let's Play Jade Empire. We are here in the Pilgrims Rest Inn in the Great Southern Forest, and we are about to talk to Henpecked How.
Hello. Welcome to the Pilgrims Rest, where the patron is the most important part of our business.
Isn't that every business?
I am Ho, your humble cook. I'm also in charge of the few supplies the inn actually stocks, if you have need of them. Though I am weary and worked to the bone, I'm here to help you. What can I do for you today?
So it's pronounced Ho. I thought it was How all these years. Maybe that's the only time he actually says it? Alright, Henpecked Ho then. Can I ask you some questions about the forest?
I don't know much about this forest at all. I was only passing through and I, stopped at this inn. Turned out to be a longer stay than I anticipated. I'm sorry I can't be of more help. However, as shopkeeper, I do have some items that you might be interested in.
Guess you got stuck here with all the ghosts around. You just arrived and you're already keeping shop here at the inn?
How very lucky for me. I seem to just stumble into these situations. There's not much I can tell you, to be fair. You should ask the keeper. I'm sure he'll be happy to tell you his side of things.
Do you know anything about the forest, Shadow?
I don't really go in for celestial politics, but I will say that it's awfully odd that the inn folk seem to hate her so. To hear them talk, she's practically insane with bloodlust. But everything here seems perfectly normal, wouldn't you say?
Not really. Don't love either of these options, but let's go with this one. She attacked me. I'm inclined to agree with them.
Ah, well, if she attacked you, then she must be mad as a mountain farmer. Unless there was some mistaken identity, of course. The keeper has more than enough to say for both of us about the forest, Shadow. Go ask him if you have more questions.
Show me what you have for sale.
I'd be happy to. I'm sure you understand that my stocks are limited.
Yeah, aren't everybody's?
In fact, if you think about it, with the ghosts filling the forest, I shouldn't have any supplies at all.
There's something very strange here. What are you hinting at?
There's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought, well, I was hoping that... would you like a bun?
A bun? See, I don't have my gems equipped right now, so I'm not sure which one is the best, but let's go with intuition. If you're worried for your safety, Ho, I can protect you.
Perhaps you could, though I'm not so sure. Go and speak to the innkeeper. Ask him about the twisted servants of the mother. See how he reacts to that. Be prepared when you speak to him. That's all I'm saying about this.
Be prepared. Okay, what do you have for sale?
I'd be happy to. Of course.
Alright, so he does have some things. Gem of Struggle. That's a very good gem, also very expensive, but can only be used by followers of the Closed Fist. So, not for us. And I'm not too upset about that because it makes it an easy decision. Whereas otherwise I would have been tempted, because that would be a gem we'd probably use for at least the rest of the chapter, I would think. It's hard to find gems that good. Not impossible, but hard. I do remember there being some really good gems at the end of the game with like really high stats, and some are balanced, some are unbalanced, but I'm looking forward to finding those. While we're here, though, we could probably sell this one for sure. Yes. Intuition. We'll keep that one for now, but let's sell this. I'll keep that one. Definitely keep that one. Got a lot of these. And we'll keep that one for now. Lots of money for sure. Alright. Actually, no, I probably should keep the gems. That's cool. Little carving. Again, just minor little... Oh, it's not a carving. It's vines, I guess. In that case, they kind of look flat in 2D. But anyway, very, very, very minor spoiler. You will eventually get a follower who is a shopkeeper, essentially. So it's actually best to sell your gems to him, because then you can buy them back at any time. Whereas if you sell them to pretty much anybody else in the game, sooner or later you'll lose access to those supplies. Alright, let's go talk to him about the servants of the mother, whatever that means.
You must join us for dinner. You would be a most welcome addition.
What is the mother?
The mother? Nothing at all. You should not speak nonsense when the forest shadow is still alive.
There's something wrong in this inn. What's really going on?
Oh, you truly wish to know. Your mind will not rest until you have an answer. You are lucky that I sense such great strength from you. Had you dealt with those ghosts out front with less efficiency, I would tear your throat out.
Tough words.
But please, allow me to reveal all that you wish to see. Let me show you the truth. Gaze upon our forms and bask in our glory. You should be honored to see the true strength of the cannibals.
Cannibals! Twisted servants of a greater demon. This explains the forest corruption.
Are you happy now that you have the answer to your prying questions? No, of course not. You wish to know more. You are drawn to our majesty.
Majesty isn't quite the word I would use. So yeah, the true nature of the inn is revealed, and I think if you had gone to the Forest Shadow, you would have eventually found out and then had to come back and confront them. But I think it's such a better reveal when you just kind of figure it out on your own. What magic allowed you to cloak yourself so?
Intriguing, yes? Such power is hard to resist, is it not? You must understand that we are servants of a powerful demon known as the Mother, who has taught us to draw strength from human flesh.
Yeah, not sure I'm interested in that one.
The Forest Shadow imprisoned her millennia ago, but soon she will be free. You will help us with that, or you will
Forest
die.
Shadow is the good guy. You're flesh-eating cannibals. I will never aid you, monsters.
Monsters? We are perfection. Allow us to demonstrate the truth.
Ready,
Tear
Chaika?
him to pieces. We will feast tonight on those succulent flanks.
Well, thank you. I don't know which style I have right now. Alright, let's go to some AoE damage going. Oh, are they immune? Are they all immune or just the boss? I guess they're all immune. Great. That was a waste of chi then. Alright, excuse me. Alright, closest thing I have to an AoE. Very nice. Alright, the slows are wearing off. I think I am getting some splash damage on these guys. It's hard to target one that's in the center though. And he knows ice magic, it looks like. Good interrupt there. Oh, they're immune. Great. Are they immune to just the AoE or all of it? All of it. That sucks. Alright. Well, I would switch to Toe Demon without Spear Thief to heal me. Not going to risk it. Let's kill off the weak ones first. That's okay. So when they're immune to magic, I can just use my chi to heal. And use my sword to do damage. when they're immune to sword, I can use focus mode to do more damage, and focus mode to help me out, and then my magic abilities do more damage. Running low on cheese, I'm gonna switch to this. Luckily, it's very well upgraded at this point. Down goes the keeper. But that's not the last of them. Not by a long shot. Good to know that Henpecked is not one of them, though. I got some focus back. You know what I should do? It's too bad I can't use, I was going to practice the harmonic combo. Oh. That didn't work. Alright, out of focus. Oh, hey, focus. See, I'm not sure if Heavenly Wave gives an upgrade or not. I don't think it does. Yeah, I'm not getting that little, like, thing that says they should be open to a harmonic combo. Maybe it's the strong attack? There it is. Whoa, there we go. That's a combo. Let's try it without. Got him. Alright, that's kind of cool. Hey, another focus orb.
That was astonishing. I haven't seen such martial skills in an eatery since the last time I added ginger to my wife's hot and sour soup. Thank you for your great kindness in rescuing me. Now that these beasts are dead, I can finally talk to you.
How do I know you're not one of them, though?
My name is Henpecked, and before you ask, I'm not one of those monsters. They kept me prisoner so that I could seem normal to the customers.
Lucky you. Pleased to meet... Did you just say Henpecked?
My wife is unique. To say that she is as enduring as the wall itself is to do a disservice to her persistence. I could make similar comparisons between the force of her will and the Imperial Army, but I think you have the picture.
Why don't you just leave her?
You have no idea what you're suggesting. The last I saw of her, she was in the Imperial City. I was due back more than a week ago, and if she hasn't torn the place down looking for me, I'll be surprised.
Oh, true love.
That's beside the point for now. I must thank you, as I clearly owe you my life. These cannibals were getting desperate enough to cook even someone as ropey as me. The last thing I needed was to be dragged into the caves below.
There are caves below the inn?
I heard a lot about the caves from the cannibals. There's something down there they call the Mother, and I think whatever, is what made them what they are.
What do you know about this Mother?
She is some sort of greater demon the cannibals serve. I think she's the reason they're as twisted as they are. From what I overheard, the Mother was trapped in this hill before sagacious Chen forged the Jade Empire, but something has disturbed her. I don't know how or why this Mother of theirs has returned to the world, but if she can do this to men, she must be stopped.
So how do I reach the caves below?
That is something I do not know. They would leave the inn and then return. I wasn't in a position to ask for details.
Maybe from outside? So what's in the caves?
I don't know for sure, only that there are many more of them. From the sounds of it, they've been capturing people and changing them. The ones they don't eat, that is. Is there...
What were your captors?
Well, they're cannibals. They were once men, but they were corrupted, twisted into flesh-eating abominations.
And how did they disguise themselves?
The keeper, the one who met everyone, including yourself, at the door, had some skill with magic. You might have seen through the illusion in time, but most people never get the chance. They're usually taken, or worse, changed into one of them.
Where do they come from?
They claim that they were changed by a creature called the Mother in the caves below. Apparently she's an ancient demon responsible for twisting these sick creatures.
Why did they keep you around? What were they planning?
They spoke often about the Mother in the caves nearby. They use this inn as a base and a way to lure people to increase their food stocks and swell their ranks. What they failed to realize is that the forest is polluted with ghosts. No travelers means no food, whether people think this place is normal or not. Maybe they had some plan around that, but I doubt it. They are not forward thinkers, these beasts. How it all ties together, I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, so one thing I don't remember is, are the ghosts caused by the mother, or is she just part of the problem and part of the corruption?
You killed the cannibals up here, but there's more in the caves below. I don't know how they got in or out, or how they took prisoners down there. I do know that they were terrified of something called the forest shadow. I'm willing to bet that would be a good place to start. If you're planning to tackle these beasts, I want to help. In my own way, of course. I'm not much with my fists. Not anymore, anyway. But you'd be surprised what tricks an old bunmaster might know. Have you ever heard of Drunken Master style?
I have not. What is it?
Drunken Master uses alcohol to loosen the body, deaden pain, and create unpredictable moves. It is unique, deadly, and entertaining all at once. I was a master, top of my game and well known in Phoenix Gate, one of the great cities in the Prosperous East. My skills earned me fame, fortune, and a wife.
So you can fight alongside me. Perfect.
You weren't listening. Fame, fortune, and a wife. I discovered fairly early on that she had opinions, most of them regarding alcohol and my regular consumption of it. I can still teach you, though. She has never expressly forbidden that. I have a few bottles on me right now if you'd like to learn.
I like that she married him because of his skill with this Drunken Master style, and then wanted him to give up drinking. It's kind of like a case of, you know what you're getting with him. Alright, sure, teach me.
Pay attention, I don't like repeating myself. Now, when I am with you, I can throw you bottles of wine. You must pick these up in order to use Drunken Master. The effect wears off quickly, but I will make sure you don't run out of wine, as long as you keep the enemies off of me. Now, watch my technique.
Alright, got some ghosts to fight with. So this is kind of like, I fall down at the end, that's kind of cool. So it's kind of like that, the chair leg you could have used, or the table leg at the end. What's the AoE do? Nothing while they're shielded, of course. So it knocks him back, that's cool.
There, you got it. Your job isn't done, though. There are still more cannibals in the hill. I don't know how to get in there, though. The cannibals were dead set against that forest shadow. They didn't want anyone going near the temple. Maybe you could find her and get some answers.
Sure, come with me now. I want to try Drunken Master some more. I sound like I've already tried it enough.
I now see the flaw in teaching you the style. I'll keep you supplied with wine if you keep those beasts away from me.
I shall do my best. I don't really need that focus orb, so I guess we'll leave it. So I suspect there's a way around here somewhere into the caverns. Oh, probably here. But I guess we can't actually enter them until we talk to the Forest Shadow, which is good. It makes you do, you know, both sides of the quest. So, you could have just gone there first, and I suspect you wouldn't even be able to summon her without the crystal, so you would have came here, done exactly what I did, and then had to go back. But this, I guess, saved us a bit of time. Hey, it came to us. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so it saved us a bit of time doing it this way. And I think we're going to end up at the same place, more or less. But I do really like that even in this one of the 3 branches, there's still like 2 branches of the quest, and you can do them in any order. And no matter which order you do them, you still get a choice about which side to help. Because, again, minor spoilers, there are 2 ways to do this quest, a good way and an evil way. As you're probably starting to gather. Alright, let's see if we can find some more ghosts. So this goes to the temple. And the big map doesn't really help us too much. So I think we can loop back around. This is like a big circle. Some silver.
Thank you again for rescuing me from those things. I owe you my deepest gratitude. Is there some way I can be of assistance?
What do you think about our current situation?
I think we need to find that wind map and get out of here. Pardon my craven nature, but I'm afraid it's all I have left after long years of wedded bliss.
So I guess I told him about our plans as we were walking. So tell me about your life before you were captured.
As I mentioned, I am but a simple bun master, with a dear wife who has turned my life into a miserable cesspool devoid of humor and excitement. Bless her soul. My wife ensures that I work very hard every day to become the best bun master in the Imperial City, perhaps the best in all the Empire. Though I was one of the most respected fighters in the Empire before I met my precious bride, she made sure that I became something more, or less.
That's too bad, Ho.
Yes, well, like most things in life, we simply must work with what we've got. Life is not all bad, though. I may have lost all my dignity and self-respect, along with my ability to fight, or even make a tight fist. But I am a bun master of some renown.
Well, that's something. Yeah, that's something to be proud of, I guess.
Oh yes, I'm very proud of that. Indeed, something very useful. Buns, that is. Everybody needs them. Oh yes, very proud.
Alright, we already know about Drunken Master, so
As
that's
you
all
wish.
for now.
I will be here waiting impatiently if you require anything.
I don't know, I assume that he doesn't actually have a real style. He can only do support. Yeah, attack none, so he has to be in support mode. So we'll try and see how it goes. I assume that ghosts can be damaged by Drunken Master. That was
How
a
can
red
you fight
minister.
so well when all you do is drink?
Powerful ghost.
It's harder to drink your watered-down swill than face those ghosts. Is everything in this damn forest missing the good parts? No, hey. That one's got all his parts, and they're even attached. Finally, a challenge.
Oh no.
Wait, no, that's not a... Damn him.
Seems like all your companions in this game, you have to fight. I think if anybody can respect that, it's going to be this guy. Seems like a Drunken Master himself. Can I not switch other styles, though? Yeah, you can. You just lose the stuff. Trying to get to that orb over there. Can't quite make it, though. Or the wine, I guess. Did I get it? See, this is... toughest part of the style is grabbing the bottle of wine. There we go. Oh, and he healed up. Great.
ghost? Hell, you're barely human. No one has ever withstood the axes of the Black Whirlwind before.
Why did you attack me?
I'm pretty sure I thought you were a ghost. That, and you looked like you might be able to hold your own for a few moments.
Just a few?
Turns out I sold you short. Easy to do when you're as tall as I am. Anyway, I'm guessing you must be here on Lord Yun's business. Can't imagine why anyone would come here otherwise. You'll want to talk to Spearcatch's Leaf. He's Lord Yun's man. I'm just the hired mercenary.
I am so very sorry. You must accept my apologies. He is uncontrollable sometimes.
So I see.
Keep your apologies. That was amazing. Spearcatch's Leaf isn't a warrior. He doesn't understand the thrill of victory.
You've just had the unexpected honor of defeating the Black Whirlwind, the self-styled deadliest mercenary in the Jade Empire.
I thought this guy was like Lord Yun's best warrior, and now Black Whirlwind's saying he's not a warrior at all? Would one of you please explain why I was attacked? I think they already did.
I thought you were a ghost. Wasn't that clear? Ha ha! And people say I'm slow.
Yeah, that's fair.
Does this look anything like a ghost? Is he floating or missing parts or anything along those lines? No. You are an idiot. A deadly, drunken idiot.
What's wrong with being deadly or drunk? You may be a lead hunter for some lord, but I'm the deadliest mercenary in the world. You do your job and I'll do mine.
So I guess he's a hunter, not a warrior. Some difference there. Forget about the attack. If your spear catches Leaf, we need to talk.
Yes, I'm Spearcatch's Leaf. Lord Yun's lead hunter. I learned a ritual from Lord Yun's father, and I had hoped to use it to ask the aid of the Forest Shadow.
Tell me more about this ritual.
I've set the fires and the furnaces are ready, but one of the key crystals is missing. Without it, we can't even see what these furnaces are supposed to do.
How fortunate, then. I have the crystal here.
You have it? Excellent. I should return and report this to Lord Yun. He will want to hear this news.
I don't want to say that, but it is kind of weird that he would leave and not stay here to do the ritual with us. I need to know more about this ritual before you leave.
The crystal fits into the central pedestal atop these steps, unlocking the lens arms in the lower furnaces so they can direct light to the remaining furnaces.
What purpose does the other furnaces serve?
The other furnaces have colored crystals in them, presumably to alter the light. Lord Yun's father called this the Ritual of Seasons. A forest, he said, cares about only 2 seasons. The cooler air of winter and the blistering heat of summer are the only things it notices.
What colors typically represent what seasons?
Winter skies are crisp and blue, while the fields of spring are green. Summer's heat is burning red, while in autumn yellow leaves are seen.
Makes sense. I would have guessed that. Can you tell me anything else?
There are some old tomes in the temple itself, in a stand near the right wall. You might be able to learn more by poring through them.
We might have asked this, but what does the central pedestal do?
It's attached to some sort of lens that I believe is designed to focus light from the furnaces. If you get the ritual right, it is supposed to reveal the Forest Shadow.
Can you tell me anything else?
There are some old...
No. Alright, I got it.
All right. Summer and winter seem to be the key. Black Whirlwind will stay behind to offer whatever help he can. If anyone can control him, it's you.
So long as he does what he's told, he could prove useful.
Hey, I'm not some cheap bottle of wine to be passed around. Damn it, even wine shouldn't be passed, in my opinion.
Lord Yun paid you very well to safeguard his men, and now you're being paid to safeguard his new agent. Surely you don't mean to go back on your word.
My word isn't worth a damn thing. That said, I'm still reeling from actually losing to anyone short of an army.
Stick with me and you'll see more than that.
Let me level with you. I don't lose fights, and I damn well didn't expect to lose one in this forest. Then you come along and beat me handily.
Are you sure following me won't interfere with your mercenary lifestyle?
Nah. So long as I'm fighting and drinking, preferably at the same time, I think I can let that part where you'd pay me slide.
Have you met Henpecked?
My only rules are, don't touch my axes, don't touch my wine, and don't get between me and my enemies. If you can live with that, we'll get along just fine. Whoa, almost didn't see the little guy. Is he with you too?
Yes, I am, you great behemoth. Looks like I'm going to need a lot more supplies if I'm supposed to keep you fed.
It will be good to have a cook around.
Be safe. If the spirit's willing, I will reach Lord Yun's camp quickly. If you need more supplies or training, that is where I will be.
Oh, so he
Let's
sells
go
training?
find something and make its day a lot worse.
Might have to stop by and pay him a visit. Well, we haven't used Henpecked too much, but let's talk to Black Whirlwind a while. Come with me. I could use your axes.
You got it, but you can't actually use my axes. Just so we're clear, I'm the only one who touches the axes.
Understood. You can actually get your own axes in Chapter 3, but I think we'll be going with swords. My character seems more like a sword guy. Or really a staff guy, but swords are better. What else was I going to say? Oh, I don't know if you can actually get rid of companions in this game, or followers. If you could tell them to leave and then have them off limits. You might be able to. It seemed there was a choice there, but something I just don't remember. Alright, before we end the episode, let's talk to Black Whirlwind for a bit.
What? What do you want?
What do you think about our current situation?
What do you want from me? I'm here to kill things. You want answers? Ask someone else.
Keeping it simple?
What?
What did you do before you were with Lord Yun?
Why does it matter? I was born by my mother and sucked at her teat like every man. Well, like every man does with his mother. I think she did it out of shame.
Sorry.
My father beat me and my brother senseless, and made our lives miserable. Either way, that was the end of my childhood.
Oh, he has a brother. What did... Oh, he killed him, okay. And what did you do then?
I traveled a lot after that, begging for some things and taking the rest. Tough times, but not the worst. My axes and my wits kept me alive.
It must have been very difficult.
You'd think a 7-year-old might be an easy target, but I soon learned just where to cut a man to make him squeal like a pig. Ah, those were the days.
At 7? Ugh. Tell me something else about your past.
No, we've got better things to do right now. Maybe I'll feel like talking after I've bloodied up my axes a few more times.
Alright, so we'll have to talk to him a bit more after we make some progress. Well, we're doing pretty good as far as followers go. We have 5 of the main 9. 2 more that have silhouettes, 2 more that have not. And we have 2 of the 3 semi-followers. I actually don't remember who this one is. I remember who these 2 are. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Oh well. All things will be revealed in time, of course. But this is a pretty good stopping point to end this episode, so when we come back, we will complete this ritual here at the temple, and once again meet the, what's it called, the spirit? The something shadow? Forest shadow. That's it, the forest shadow. So, looking forward to it. See you guys then.